Hey guys, good morning. It's Jess and T's journey right now. It's just Jess. I just wanted to check in. Van life recovery life video day 23 of check-ins. So far things are going good, I must say. Last night was a little rough. We're still getting used to it and rearranging and trying to set stuff up the way we like it in here. But thus far I think it's going pretty well so far. It has its ups and downs, it has its challenges, but I think things are going fairly well. This morning I went and got some laundry done, which was nice. And then, what else? I'm trying to remember everything that's been going on. Yeah, so I did laundry, went to the gym, got some tanning done, said hi to an old friend that works there, which is kind of nice. Having a friend that works at a gym is kind of cool. Really old friend that go way back in the day. Me and this girl were like in the new beginnings together, so that was cool to see an old familiar face. I was surprised she recognized me. I'm like, wow, is that really you? Like, it's been like 25 years or some shit. So that was cool. But yeah, so today is Sunday, and I've just been like trying to like organize and get situated in here, and I feel like being in the minivan really doesn't provide a lot of space. Like, it's definitely a lot more space than what we had in the Hyundai, because there was literally no space in there, like, at all for two people and a cat. Like, that just was not working. Like I said, the minivan is better, but like, it's still kind of tough because, you know, we need like his space and then her space, and like try to organize everything in between. So like, he has his space and then I have my space, and trying to balance that out can be tricky sometimes. You know, I'm not sure how many couples can say that they've survived living in a vehicle together in such a tiny space. I know most people will go mad being that close together in such a small space. It's not built for the weak, I will tell you that. It's definitely not for the weak. Me and my partner have been together for, I think, 13 years now, and we've learned to survive in the most toughest of terrains and the most craziest of circumstances of living situations. We've lived in some crazy terrains for sure. Like, we've been through a lot. Like, we've been through homelessness together. You know, we've been through a lot of stuff, like recovery, homelessness, and a lot of other stuff. You know, we've stayed in basements and hotels and rooms for rent, and tiny little attic spaces, and people screwing us over. And now we've stayed in tiny little campers smaller than this and have managed and did just fine. It's not easy, and you definitely have to know your partner really well before you share a very tiny space with them and think it's going to work out, because it has its challenges, and it isn't for the weak, the faint-minded or the weak-hearted. Obviously, we do get on each other's nerves sometimes, but that's normal. We just work through it, get over it, move on. And honestly, it's kind of surprising, because they say that Virgos, earth sign, and fire signs do not do well. In most cases, they don't. But in our case, we actually do pretty well, considering he's the fire sign, I'm the earth sign, obviously. We just have to work around each other's schedules and our lifestyles. And I think it's going pretty well. Like, it does take a lot of patience and effort, but once you learn how to make it work, it's not so bad. I don't think a lot of people can pull this off, honestly. I really don't. It takes a lot of effort and motivation, trial and error. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm just going to say that it does take a lot of effort, and things are going well, and we're just kind of hanging in there, doing the best we can. Our goals as of right now is to continue saving money and doing well, maintaining our recovery and doing well with that, avoiding triggers. I just have like this little goal of like a list of things that I try to stick to and, you know, manifest into my life. Like, okay, so I'm going to like change my diet. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to start, you know, trying to want to fight and argue less with my partner about being OCD and needing to keep my space like very clean and organized. And and him being chaotic energy and trying to balance that out and trying to find a happy medium. So like I feel like I really am just putting all my effort into that sometimes, and it's kind of stressful. And then I want to put my effort into other things like self-care, you know, or cat care or whatever. Like I love my cat, I miss my kitty, and I feel like sometimes I forget about her and I don't give her all the attention she deserves because I'm just so distracted by other things. So I feel bad about that, but I was able to get her treats, so she was happy with me. She loves these things right here. This makes her happy, so. And she's got her dry crunchies as well. So I make it up to my kitty. I love her very much. And I made her a little kitty bed area over here, so I've moved her closer to me so she can be closer to me. I can keep her warm and stuff when it's cold. But anyways, yeah, so that's that. I will check in with you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a good day. Stay warm. And I hope you guys all had a good Valentine's Day. And if you like our videos and our content, hit like and subscribe. I appreciate that. This is Jess and T's Journey. Right now, it's just Jess. Thanks, guys.